and girls. Today I'm lucky enough to be with one of the UK's best wordsmiths. He's adopted by Dublin tonight. Today we are here with Mr. Kofi Stone. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, brother. Feeling real good,
How
man.
you feeling after the set?
Oh, man, that was crazy. That was one of them ones where it was just, I wasn't expecting it, innit?
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, there's obviously love for you out here in Dublin, bro, you know? Starting from the start, you were drawn to the likes of Lupe Fiasco and Nas when you were younger. Whose music are you listening to nowadays? Who are you spinning a lot of?
A lot of Nas.
Still?
Yeah, still a lot of Nas, a lot of Jay. Sway. Been listening to Sway's first album. This is my demo. Lupe. Who was I listening to the other day? I was listening to 50 actually.
Really?
50 Cent, yeah.
What?
Spinning like different,
Yeah.
some of like different tunes.
Yeah.
Just because his cadences, his melodies. He's one of those guys that chooses crazy melodies, man.
There's obviously a narrative nowadays that the grime scene is kind of dying or it's already dead. How do you feel about that project?
Yeah, no, I feel like, as you say that, I think there's been a resurgence.
You think so?
Right now, yeah, as we speak, it feels like things are starting to sort of prop up again. I mean, you've got DJ AG, I think. Basically, this guy, he's DJs at King's Cross. So I think he's igniting it a bit, like, because it's got that energy behind it. Do you know what I'm saying? The whole just turn up. It's got that set energy. Just turn up and just rap.
And who would be some of your grime heroes or even just who you're a fan of?
Kano.
Yeah,
100% Kano's a OG, man. He's a legend. Wiley, man.
Fairs.
Yeah.
Moving on. If someone hadn't listened to your music before, what song would you recommend? Me personally, I love Talk About Us. It's one of my favorite tunes from yours. And I love King David's flow as well. What would you tell someone that has never heard you before?
That's a good one, man. Because I love bars, I love lyrics.
Of course, we can tell.
I'd want people to pick something that's quite lyrically dense.
Okay.
So it'd probably be like Frozen Hearts.
Fairs.
I feel like that's like a middle ground of what I want to portray.
Fairs. No, I hear that. Vulnerability is something that's extremely evident in your music. What other elements of yourself do you like to spill into your music?
I like to throw my emotions, definitely. Like,
of course. I
also like to throw in my culture.
So King David Flow interpolates a song by Mr. Vegas. An old tune. What other songs or what other kind of styles do you like to interpolate or sample in your music?
That's a good question, you know. When I was a bit younger, I always thought about Aretha Franklin, R.E.S.P.C.T. You know, like a new version of that kind of boom bap, classic style, nice hook. Could work, man. That's one that I've had on my mind. Some of the old soul stuff, Nat King Cole, Nina Simone, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, like, you know what I'm saying? Fella, Ebo Taylor, like that's going to like Ghanaian Afrobeat. Like that could be special, man, because, you know, especially like, cause, you know, it makes sense because it's my culture. The jazz elements, putting those together could be beautiful.
Are you a big jazz fan, or have you always been a big jazz fan, or is that only a new thing you picked up?
Yeah, I've always been a big jazz fan. Like my pops was just like always into jazz. Played a lot of jazz growing up.
Was more poetry. That was the side of it as well.
Yeah. So I kind of took that, adopted that, and just kind of always had that at the back of my head.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Perfect. Who would be a dream collaboration of yours? If you could pick anyone right now, who would you love to make a song with or produce a track with?
Kendrick Lamar, man.
And is there any era of Kendrick you like to pick? Do you want the Dime era? Do you want the Pimp a Butterfly era?
I'd say To Pimp a Butterfly.
Any song off that album that sticks out to you?
The Black of the Berry.
That's a very, very good one. Beautiful song. Are you tapped into the Irish music scene at all?
I definitely need to tap in more, but I know there's so many great artists. You know, Kojak. I've definitely listened to Kojak.
Of course.
Majola. Big up to Majola, man.
Something that the fans may find surprising about you.
I love football.
It's not surprising though. I feel like every guy likes football. They're a little bit deeper.
Go a bit deeper,
A little bit deeper. Weird food combos you like, weird music you like.
Random. I like Beyblades. I don't think no one would have predicted that one. Still like them. I liked them when I was a kid. I like them now.
You gave me a million guesses. I never, ever would have said.
I think Beyblades are sick, man.
Nah, bro, you're not wrong. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, bro. Kind of weird, bro. Okay. So, next question. What's your favorite album lately? Any genre, any artist?
Bad with it. I'd just be playing singles, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
you don't dive deep into the albums, bro.
Nah. I think College Dropout.
First.
Like that's one that I took that in a bit later, like the skits and that. I started understanding. Oh shit, he's doing this, like the comedy element and stuff.
Do you think you'll ever implement something like that into your future albums or future music, like a skit, like an interlude, that kind of bullshit?
Yeah, no, 100%. I did do a bit of that on my last project.
Yeah.
I tried to get like my pops like being angry at me for coming home late when I had church in the morning. Just kind of put that comedic element into it.
Perfect. Okay, what's your favorite genre to listen to as of late?
I kind of haven't opened it up recently, you know. I listen to jazz, man.
Yes.
John Coltrane, Miles Davis.
What message would you send to a 16-year-old Kofi if you could speak to him right now?
I tell him that you should keep going hard and make sure that you don't give up. Make sure that you work as hard as you possibly can. And when you think you're working hard, work even harder. Yeah, I'll just tell him not to worry about things too much, because I feel like 16-year-old Kofi was a bit of a warrior. So yeah, that would be my advice to him.
Fairs, man. That was the last question. Kofi, thank you so much for the time, bro. I want you to show everyone the tea.
Yeah, we got the I'm Gonna Go tea.
I'm Gonna Go, latest album out, came out October 4th. King David Flow, my favorite track. I recommend everyone to go give it a listen. Kofi, thank you so much for the event. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you so much for the time. And love, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Much love, man.
That's done, bro. Thank you.
Stop giving me reasons to stop.